Greetings, Libra. This is your message for the month of November. This is your What Lies Beneath for the month of November. I'd like to welcome all of you. My soul recognizes your soul. If you're not yet subscribed, please take the time to do so. Be happy to have you. To our new friends, hello, welcome. And to our returning little ones, I love and appreciate y'all. Y'all know I do. I really do. So we're going to get started. Well, Libra, it appears as though you guys may have struggles. There could be some underlying issues with struggles with fear. You have a lot of fear. Feel for many of you or some of you, I feel as though the fear that you guys experience is due to the fear of change. You may fear change. You have this nudge inside of you that says something should be released, or something needs to be released, something has to be released, something has to change. But you guys are opposing the change. It could be out of there's an opposition to the change. You're opposing the change, resisting the change. This could be an opportunity. I feel you're resisting the change because it either could be whether I don't know whether you're selfish and you just don't want to, or because you're getting some type of self-gratification out of it. But there's a need to release certain things in your life, and you're struggling with doing so. You're struggling with releasing certain situations that hinder your progress moving forward, towards a new beginning. And it's due to fear. Maybe you fear that you won't succeed. Again, it could be a selfish energy. It could be fear of being unsuccessful, fear that you're going to fail, fear of failure. Whatever the case may be, you oppose this change so much. There's so much opposition with this change, so much to the point where you for some of you may think that some white knight is going to come in on a white horse and save you, when that's not the case. You may stay in something and know that it needs to be changed. Know that thinking someone is going to come and save you. A white knight on a white horse is going to come and save you and pull you up out of the circumstance and pull you up out of the situation, and that's not going to happen. You have the opportunity to let this thing go, or to release this thing, and get past your fear, whatever it is that you're fearing. Take your fear head on. And the way you do that is by finding peace within your storm. Because if you oppose it so much to the point and put up so much resistance to it, you're putting up a whole lot of resistance to change. And why you're doing this is because you're afraid. Again, in order for you to have a successful beginning, something has to come down. Something has to be torn down so that you can have a successful beginning moving forward. So you can have a total overhaul, a death, burial, and a rebirth. You know, because if not, then you will continue to stay in a certain situation or a circumstance that will inevitably cause you more damage than good, cause you more harm than good. You will be doing yourself a disjustice by continuing to oppose this energy, to oppose the change, to putting up fighting against the change, resistance, putting up this resistance against this change. And once you step, the thing is once you step out and you find the courage within yourself to change this situation, to let whatever it is go. It could be a behavior pattern. It could be whatever the case is. Something has to be released. Something in your life has to change so that you can have a new beginning and a fresh start. A clean start over with a clean slate. Again, it's like a death, burial, and a rebirth, an awakening of sort. So there's an opportunity for this to happen, but there has to be an end to something. You know what it is for you. You know what I'm saying? If not, then the enemy, if you don't change or release whatever this is, the enemy will come in and chaos will happen. Chaos will begin to happen. And you will wonder, why is all of this happening? Why is all this going on? Why is all of this taking place? It's because something has to be released. Something has to come to an end in order for a new beginning to happen, in order for a rebirth. And then once you release this, once you get past that, find the courage to release whatever it is without opposing it. There's a need to shut the door on it. Don't return back to it, because if the case of you going back to it is going to bring that force, or that entity is going to become, that opposing force and that entity that is there lingering around is going to become stronger and stronger and stronger, and you're going to have chaos. Chaos will be loosed in your life. Things will just start to go awry all over the place, and you're not understanding why. Well, because you return to something, a behavior that should have been released or let go, or something that should have been released and let go. But you're fearing doing so for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, you're fearing doing so. Holding on to something that you shouldn't be holding on to, because it's toxic. It's damaging your spiritual man. When you have the chance for giving birth to something new, to give the opportunity to give birth to something new. Again, once you release whatever it is that is Spirit is saying needing to be released, find peace and find contentment within that. Be content. Go into the middle of the storm and just sit down and find peace in that. And the reason why most people don't do that is because they, again, fear change. They fear change, and they get so complacent in the way things are going in their life till it's like, oh my God, to change? What? Why would I do that? They have that type of mentality, but I feel as though finding contentment in oneself, you know, will cause you to ascend to a higher level of learning, and a higher level of learning by finding contentment in it. It's like leaving it behind, because it should be left behind. It's supposed to be left behind. It's like when you I'm finna give you a scenario. Say for instance you're having severe stomach cramps, and then you just for whatever reason you decide to you throw up. We're gonna use throw up. I know that's a nasty, disgusting scenario, but it's what I can think of now. It's like you throw up, and you throw up. You don't go back to the crap that you done threw up and try to force yourself to take it back down. That's how this resistance is, and this opposing force is in your life. You opposing the force, you know. You can't force something down that you done already regurgitated, you know. So I know that was just a pathetic example. That was the best I could do for now. So yeah, that's what Spirit is saying is happening with you guys right now. This resistance that you're, this opposing force, this resistance that you are fighting against, you know, you're fighting against the change, whatever the change is, you're fighting against it. So Spirit is trying to open the door to something new for you, but again, there's a need to release something. It's like a sacrifice has to be made. You know, a sacrifice has to be made in order for you to get this justice, you know, that and that Spirit is trying to provide for you. So, give you something new. Okay. This keeps coming up. So your thought is in investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. So yeah, this is all about, you know, choosing your thoughts, releasing the fear that releasing the fear that if you leave whatever this is behind, that things won't change. That is just you're self-sabotaging. You're sabotaging what something that is Spirit is trying to give you and bless you with, a new beginning and a fresh new start, a chance for a total overhaul and rebirth. You know, bring something fresh and a new cycle into, give you a new cycle of starting all over. You know, fertilizing the ground. So, but your thoughts can be a hindrance, could be holding you back. Your thought process could be holding you back. So change your way of thinking. Whatever thoughts, that come into, the devil has to flee. You resist the devil and he will flee. So whatever impure entity that's trying to get in, get thee behind me. And it'll flee. Just like that. So, easy said is easy, just that easy. So, thank you, Libra. This is, the message that we have for what lies beneath for you for the month of November, and wishing you well wishes moving forward. Until next time, if you need any assistance going forward and for his readings or anything, that information will be in the description box. Thank you. Until next time. Ciao, y'all.